Hey loves, it's another reaction right here. Don't go anywhere. Check this out. Like, subscribe, and also share this video to your friends and your loved ones. Without further ado, let's dive into the main video.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at women having instant regret. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Like, I don't care if I get fired because of this. There's no way I would, but like, if any of my managers are watching this, keep scrolling. There's a few things that, like, different customers have said to me that have made me think, like, girl, you're at a Chili's. One, lemon in your water.
Yeah.
This is a Chili's. It's not going to make the water better, and it's not going to make the cup clean. Two, you want your steak butterflied? Am I saying that right? I don't know what that is. You're at a Chili's. I'm going to tell them what to do. They're not going to do it. And while we're at it, three, I'm asking you how you want your steak cooked. It doesn't matter. It's a nicety. This is me being polite. You're going to get what you get. It will either be bleeding or overdone. Like, just, why are you getting a steak here?
True.
Three, you're telling me the bathroom's dirty? What isn't? This is a Chili's. So many times a day, I just want to say, hey, you're at Chili's. Hey, guess where you are? You're at Chili's.
Wow.
I got fired for it. My managers did not keep scrolling.
So Chili's is bad at cleaning. Ma'am, if they were that bad at taking out the trash, you'd still have a job.
Stop filming me.
If you're stripping for easy cash and clout, get ready to get stripped of your career.
I did not want to be the one to come on here crying, being a Debbie Downer, being negative.
Exactly.
But it makes it so hard to actually create content that is actually good, content that is actually going to help somebody or show somebody of why starting digital marketing is such a great idea. Because all my mind can focus on are these feelings, To the person that sent that video to corporate and got me fired, thank you. And I know that everybody is going to see this video too, and that's okay. I'm not going to say anything wrong. Did I realize that what I was saying in that video was going to lead to this? No, I would have never done that. But it seems like with my life, no matter how hard I try, I end up shut up.
Alright, for context, she worked at a healthcare center and revealed super sensitive information with one of her TikToks. I would have fired her twice. If this is the last thing you see before anesthesia, my brother, good luck, you're gonna need it.
This teacher has been fired after filming raunchy TikToks in her classroom. The dance-loving educator performed questionable dances with her students in a bid to engage them. She said, "One of my students invited me to dance with him, and the class really enjoyed the interaction. I know how difficult it is for younger students to focus their attention. I can take advantage of their interest and bring them closer to teaching." The TikToker with almost 10 million followers was also called out online for her classroom attire and the content she posts on other sites.
Let me do a quick Google search. And, yup, she's selling content now. Shocking.
This is the most humbled I've ever felt in my life. I'm literally holding resumes, a stack of them, so that I can go in person to places and say, are you guys hiring? It's honestly a little bit embarrassing because I'm literally applying for like minimum wage jobs.
I see.
And some of them are being like, we're not hiring, and it's like, what? This is not what I expected. I graduated college with 2 degrees in communications and acting. I speak 3 languages. Oh, this sucks. Like, I just want to be a TikToker if I'm being so for real with you. But I can't be delusional anymore. Like, I literally need to make money, so I'm just gonna keep trying.
3 languages, 2 degrees, 0 job offers, and 1 brutal reality check.
Adult content creator Bonnie Blue has had her Australia visa cancelled after concern about her schoolie's plans. Bonnie had planned to travel to Australia to with 18-year-old boys in order to make OF content, but it's reported by Daily Mail Australia that the Department of Home Affairs cancelled her visa on Thursday. They say she had voiced plans to undertake paid work, which is illegal under the conditions of her visitor visa.
And these type of creators will swear up and down that their work isn't prostitution, but the law doesn't care.
I just want to know, do I look inappropriate for work? My dress code is a polo and dress pants or jeans, no rips. I'm dressed appropriately. However, I was called into the office because I don't have the right body shape. I cannot help my body shape. I got a verbal because of my body shape, and I was told I need to wear bigger clothes. I don't appreciate being body shamed. I'm being body shamed. They don't know what I went through in my life and the trauma that I went through to have to deal with being body shamed at work. All I want to do is work. And I'm not being dramatic, but you pulled me away from doing my job to tell me that I have the wrong type of body to wear the clothes that I'm wearing. I have on regular dress pants. And your excuse was the men in the tire shop and the boys keep stopping and looking at me. That's not my fault. You don't know the type of hell I had to go through my whole life just for how I look. You don't know what type of mental trauma I might have from having to be misunderstood.
Cry me a river, miss. You know exactly what you're doing. We all do.
Okay.
Hold up, rewind that. Teacher resigns to focus on? Yeah, well, I suppose that's a happy ending in a couple ways at least.
It's a crop top controversy going viral.
A male flight attendant came up to us and aggressively said, mumbled, put something on.
The women took this video before boarding, showing they had sweaters, but removed them, saying the plane did not have air conditioning before takeoff.
He's telling both of us to put our sweaters on. And then we're like, oh, can we see a dress code?
Carla Hager, a woman they did not know, was sitting in front of them.
I also have a crop top under my sweater, and I took my sweater off, and I was like, so if they're kicking you off this flight, then they're also going to have to kick me and my toddler off the flight.
But that's what happened. The three women and a toddler kicked off the Spirit Airlines plane with no refund. A statement from the company said, our contract of carriage, a document all guests agree to upon making a reservation with us, includes certain clothing standards for all guests traveling with us. We are investigating the matter, and we are in contact with the guests about their experience.
I mean, it's their plane, their rules. The toddler got the worst of this, in my opinion.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get away.
The since-deleted TikTok was created by Federal Way police officer Brianna Strauss, who said it was a public service announcement for other drivers.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get away. Get away.
In the 38-second clip, Strauss tells the viewers, quote, I can go 90 miles per hour. You can't. She also says officers will find a way to pull someone over.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get away.
In a statement to local media, the Federal Way Police Department said in part, quote, we have viewed the social media video posted by Officer Strauss and can assure you that it does not represent the core values and practices of our police department.
Even a little bit of power can show you who a person really is, and this woman is an absolute clown.
I just got fired because of that video of Big Lotto's challenge. Yay, I'm glad I put 6 years in a company that would fire me in literally a day of posting one video that harms nobody, that everybody was actually literally rooting for and happy about, but whatever, smart decision, smart move, you know? And then they put me on, it's called like an EFR list or something. Basically, I could never get rehired again. They will never rehire me again. Okay. Okay, thanks. 16 to 22, thanks. All the I do it, thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Well, she was looking for a fire video, and I guess she got it, just not in the way she expected. I hope she's got a sad dance ready as well, because she's going to be needing one soon.
I still stand by the fact that my husband is the ugliest man that I've ever met 5 years into our marriage.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
If you are single right now, it's because you want to be attracted to your partner.
And what exactly is wrong with that?
And that is just not realistic.
Wow. It must be pure magic being married to someone that thinks like that.
I don't know how many times women on this app are going to have to say it. Find an ugly man and marry him.
I have to wonder, do you think their husband knows they think that way about them?
And I'm not talking about a guy that just needs a little brush up, okay? I'm talking about a terminally unattractive man.
Terminally unattractive. Right. I wonder if they're referring to their own personality.
I sleep with an eye mask at night so that I have time in the morning to mentally prepare before I make eye contact with my husband.
Wow.
I think he could do better.
But here I am, married, and you're not, so who's laughing?
I think quite a few of us are laughing, especially those of us that understand that just because a person happens to be married doesn't make them any better than anyone else, as we have just seen demonstrated.
Okay.
I promise, her husband can do much better than her.
Gen Z boss and a mini! Gen Z boss and a mini! Itty bitty bomb! Itty bitty bomb! 5'3" in an attitude! 5'3" in an attitude! Secret product in the trench! Secret product in the trench! New friend green and a sneaky link! New friend green and a sneaky link! Fake 10 hands in a hoop! Fake 10 hands in a hoop!
This is yet another good reason why working from home is an absolute blessing.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs, and it's still in your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain with just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
When we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else.
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another ick, when you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh, no.
Ick.
Say that. It's the unlimited trips to the nurse's station for me.
You'll be happy to know that these 4 nurses were fired because of this video. Good riddance.
An Arizona school district fired a teacher for an inappropriate social media account. That teacher was the former president of the Spokane NAACP, Nikichi Diallo, also known as Rachel Dolezal. She served as an instructor at the school. In 2015, Diallo made national headlines when it was revealed she lied for years and misrepresented herself as a black woman.
This woman didn't just make bad decisions, she collected them.
Am I wrong for dancing while on duty?
Imagine getting arrested by the handstand cop from TikTok. You just gotta quit crime after that one.
Here is Maisa Jabali. They met at a marina about 6 months ago, says Bravo, where he docks his yacht. During that time, Bravo says Jabali wanted to learn about crypto. Early February, they get into a fight. Bravo says she tried to make up. February 8th, he was doing some day drinking and fell asleep.
When I woke up, she was gone.
Bravo, according to police, discovered 2 crypto transactions. $800,000 worth of cryptocurrency, Trump coin, to a crypto wallet that did not belong to him. The victim also advised his Amex credit card was no longer in his wallet.
I was able to identify her address, and it was the same address used that transferred my Trump coins into her Phantom wallet.
Enter private investigator David Bolton, who says that Jabali is from Tunisia. She's overstayed her visa, he says, and he found her at a hotel on Valentine's Day. She was taken down the stairs and cuffed by Miami police. So take a look at that walk.
The concern is her deportation. We're giving her a free ticket courtesy of the U.S. government back to Tunisia with $850,000 in her pocket.
Ms.
Maisa Jabali.
Jabali is charged with taking Bravo's Amex and booking that Airbnb. Bravo says at this point she has not been charged in the crypto theft, but police tell him they are investigating. She's in the custody of ICE.
You have to be really careful about who you let into your life. It's an evil world out there.
What it's like working for a USA-based call center in Trinidad.
Customer care, Judah speaking. May I please have your first and last name?
Customer, is this the United States?
No, sir, this is not the United States. This is Trinidad and Tobago. How can I assist you today, sir? This is Trinidad and Tobago, sir. How can I assist you today?
True.
Ooh.
I basically just lost my job for making that video.
Unemployed.
And honestly, all I had to say is, thank God.
Good thing she's happy at least. Time to get a new job, ma'am.
So y'all know I'm always on here making like funny TikToks.
Okay.
When I be like on breakout work and stuff, I be making TikToks. So the TikToks that I made just got me fired. They just fired mine.
Exactly.
So y'all be careful with posting TikToks, even if it's not your voice, even if you're not saying where you work at. You being in uniform and making certain TikToks with certain captions or anything can cause you to get fired from your job at a clinic. And yeah, everything happened for a reason though. So I'm not even, I'm upset because I love my job, but it's okay. Like, but y'all be careful with them TikToks.
When you're on the clock, you don't use TikTok. That's just the basics of being a professional.
Exactly.
Professionalism is a lost concept on this generation. How can you be so dense that you think this is a good idea to give to your boss?
I hate being married. I long for the day to be single again. The only thing that's causing me to stay and stick it out is because I've been a housewife for 10 years. And to get back out there in the workforce with a mental illness, there's some fears that I have. But I literally do hate being married. So y'all know how I say that I always use my content to push my pain into purpose, make y'all laugh. A lot of this pain is connected to my marriage. A lot of it. I just try my hardest not to put it out there, and I'm still not going to go into details. But just know that this is not gold. And no matter how much I try, no matter what I do, at the end of the day, I still just want the out. I want to be single. I know I can love myself better alone than anybody can love me with them. I love who I am, but I do not love who I am with this person. I hate being married. And on my life, once this is over, I would never get married again.
So the one thing keeping you married is that you don't want to work for a living? She sounds like a whole prize, doesn't she?
Fans aside, I personally would not advocate for employers to go looking to see how qualified the candidates are by the first thing that they're searching up after they see the name on the resume. Let's see if they have fans.
It comes up pretty quickly
and
when you look at somebody's
it wouldn't just be that as part of their history any more than I think it's relevant for an employer to be like, let's look through their Facebook, let's look through their Twitter, to specifically comb through their prospective applicants' internet history.
Okay,
in that way.
Internet history and fans are two different things.
Fans can be part of your internet.
So if I'm a CEO and I'm hiring somebody, let's say I'm hiring a salesperson to close high-ticket deals and they're talking with important people on a daily basis, and I'm sending that salesperson to go speak with these people, and if any of those people that they speak to look up that person's name and they find pornography of them all over the internet, obviously they're going to take me and my company far less seriously if I have somebody working like that for me. How can you say that that's not important?
Companies are not going to jeopardize their brand for anyone's past, and that's the truth.
Twitch streamer Lily has been banned after accidentally showing her.
Hi, that is me, and I did in fact do it on accident, even though I'm pretty sure everyone thinks I did it on purpose. It was only my 6th stream ever, so I'm still getting used to using OBS, and I accidentally clicked on the wrong overlay. It was up for probably only a second, but one of my viewers clipped it, and then I got reported and banned. So luckily it's only for 3 days, and I will be back.
What's the lesson here? Twitch is a joke with their banning system?
Nurse got fired for being an worker because coworkers were watching her videos at work.
I was like, you need to come to my office. I was like, okay. I walked in, she closed the door, and she was like, I gotta let you go. So I was like, for what? She said, I knew about your occupation a couple months ago, but you weren't really that big, so it wasn't really a big deal to me, and I can't really fire somebody for doing what you do. Every time that I've been working lately, that the CNAs and the nurses have been talking about me. They're at the nurse's station, looking at my Instagram, looking at my Twitter, looking at my site. She said that she can't have that happening every time that I work, so she has to let me go.
She was making good money, though. Nursing and...
I thought she got in trouble for work. I'm like, damn, you recording content there?
Yeah, I that's what I thought it was. Like she was getting freezer or something.
What's like, in the freezer at a hospital?
I don't know. I didn't know she was at the hospital.
Bodies?
I didn't know she was at the hospital. Bro.
To work as a nurse, you have to sign an ethics clause that clearly says that you represent the hospital at all times. She effed around, and she found out.
Okay.
Ma'am, why are you trying to bother the one person that's actually working?
So you say on this video, what the F? And then you put in the caption that you tried to stay composed. From what? That man doesn't even look at you. He doesn't even pay attention to you, except for to move his shoulder back to get out of your way to let you off the elevator as he hurries to try and catch it. So what exactly are you upset about? If anything, he should be mad at you for taking your sweet time to get off the elevator just so you can get a video for social media. And you don't even have the decency to hold the doors for that man. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had an elevator close on you? That hurts, and that's an old man. Imagine if he would have got hurt from this. Bullying an old man, then post it online as if it's something to be proud of. And all for what? Some likes and attention on social media. Shame on you. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Influencer culture is poison for the West, and you cannot convince me otherwise. She's supposed to be giving care, but all I'm getting is cringe.
Okay, since some of y'all need the confirmation from mental health professionals, if you want to be, you want to go it out in the streets, be in the streets, but definitely be safe about it and try to find people that are reasonably sane. But other than that, YOLO, shake that open, because you know why? Because you know why? You're gonna die. And you want to be in your death, baby, like, damn, I should have slobbed on this nut. Like, come on, you want to be there? No. You want to tell your grandkids, yes, I was popping. I was living my life. Because you know why? You're going to die. So if you're thinking, should I sit on it? Sit on it.
Oh, say that.
Sit on it. Sit on it. I'm a strong advocate for being I shake this for the spirits, for the gods, for the universe, to manifest the things that I want in life. However, have not been able to manifest somebody with some common sense. Well, hello. It's your friendly neighborhood therapist who thought she could save these but got her job terminated as a result. you not, I posted a video on Monday telling men that their dusty behavior is only harming them and that they would benefit from emotional intelligence. And I you not, by Friday, didn't have employment. Society is already very difficult for Black people in general. And for people to call into question saying that I hate Black men is asinine to me.
You need to know math to be a math teacher, obviously. Don't you need your mental health on point to be a therapist? This woman's a whole mess. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove.
Now you've just watched exactly what the video is all about. Now this is something that's surprised about a bit, because exposing this to everyone that haven't seen this is something surprising. And to me, haven't seen something like this and heard. Thank God for social media, which actually expose a whole lot to us, and it's something that we all should embrace and not to fight against, because a whole lot of information is gotten here, a whole lot of lesson learned, a whole lot of things have been put down. We've learned a lot here, and this video is no exceptional because I actually love this one, and yeah, I do. So I don't really know what you have to say. I know you have something bothering you. You need to say regarding this one in the comment section, because for me this one is something I really need to hear your own point of view, because I am just speechless right now. I don't really know how to go about this particular one. So let's drop those beautiful comments so we can learn together in the comment section. Thank you. I want to write to this one. All right, and privileges belongs to the rightful content creator of this great piece of art, which I don't intend to infringe on the copyrighted materials. So guys, I'll be in the comment section to see your beautiful comment and also the recommendation of the video you want me to react to next. All right, so I will know, right? And also, if you love what I do, you love the type of content, you can support the channel via super chat, super thanks, or you join our membership where you get exclusive text from us from the channel. Thank you, and see you in another video. Where to stay put, stay safe, and stay subscribed. From me to you, it's a bye for now.